Welcome back to Sun Crypto. It is October 25th, 2019, 10:37 a.m. Eastern Time. Current price of BTC 7667. Our big question today, it is going to be, can the weekly 100 EMA save Bitcoin? Okay, and then that's a macro level, and then we're also going to talk about roughly around like this area, guys. I want you to stay focused and then keep an eye on this area, because it is going to be very important what we're going to talk about, right? Because it is going to be very related to this area. Okay, so make sure to take screenshot of this area and keep an eye on it, because this pattern, we talked about it since the first week of July. It is very, very important how Bitcoin is basically not repeating not repeating the same exact move, but it is in term of extension, in term of fib retracement, in term of moving averages. Bitcoin is basically making the same exact move, but we're going to talk about it next after we talk about everything else. That's going to be our last topic. All right, it's going to be our last topic, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you're new to the content, guys, make sure to at least for the short term, right, and make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and make sure to join our public Telegram group. If you haven't joined our public Telegram group, you can join. We got like roughly around like 400 subscribers, and then you can join, get ideas, and then you can publish your own videos. You can publish your own ideas. You can see like right around this area people showing like about the Bitcoin government and all of that nonsense. So you can join and then enjoy the setup and everything. Okay, so we're gonna dive deep into the lower time frame. I don't want to start off with a bigger time frame, because the market volatility is pretty high right now. So most of you guys want to know where Bitcoin is going to be rebounding to. Okay, and let's start off with the hourly time frame, because if we start off with the hourly time frame, I'm gonna give you confidence like a Bitcoin about to get rejected. Okay, so and you guys know I'm pretty confident. I was telling you when Bitcoin dropped down to 1.14 to 1.27, we're gonna make this type of correction, and I showed you three type of correction. Either we could be making this contracting triangle with a flat bottom, and we could be making one with a flat top like this. Okay, but take a look at it, right? Bitcoin basically made this correction. Okay, we made this contracting triangle, and then we broke to the upside. If you're new to the content and you haven't joined our premium member, when we do this analysis, it is the same exact analysis we did when Bitcoin dropped down to this level. Okay, like roughly around like 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, it's the same setup on the lower degree. Okay, same setup on the lower degree. We made this move, right? Something like that, right? And then we look for the breakout, and target was like 85, 86, and 87. All right, even before we push back up to that area. Okay, that was exactly move. That's the same exactly move we made, and you can see BTC respected all these levels. Okay, all these levels. So, and we talked about it just about 3 days ago. Okay, 3 days ago. So why did I expect Bitcoin to repeat the same exact move we made in this area? Right? Why did I respected it? Because it's pretty simple. Okay, Bitcoin been making the same exact move over and over again, and I told you that's the move we're gonna make while Bitcoin is even dropping. Okay, while Bitcoin is even dropping. So let's take a look at this move. If you take a look at this move from swing high to swing low, you can see where did we retrace to. Take a look at it, the hourly 100 EMA. If you watch my previous live stream when BTC was where BTC was roughly around like a 72 to 74, I told you, even in a premium member, let's keep an eye either on the hourly 100 EMA or the 45 minutes 100 EMA. The 45 minutes 100 EMA, we broke it. All right, so we have to move forward to the hourly 100 EMA. The hourly 100 EMA coupled with the with your volume, you can see the volume is extremely big. Okay, and guess what? Market did not respect this big volume. Prices keep going up. What I told you when before BTC started dropping around this area. Okay, same exact setup. Okay, same exact setup, right? same exact setup. You can see we got a big volume right around this area. Did market respect it? No, the volume wasn't big, but we got a signal, so market did not respect it. We got a big volume in this area, big rejection. Market did not respect it and tried to pump. Okay, and I told them as soon as we got this move, game over. All right, we told them game over. We're gonna push back up to 82, 86, and then we're gonna get the dump. So as soon as we drop down to this level, guys, I told you don't expect like the BTC sell-off to be initially. This move is not going to be the initial drop, because we're going to make this move and then we're going to make this. Okay, and that's exactly what we did, right? So what can I expect when I'm seeing the same exact scenario? You have to expect the same thing. Okay, you have to expect the same thing. And people don't think, people have to trade. As a trader, you have to anticipate the move you want the market going to be doing. Okay, you're not always going to be wrong, but whenever you get this move, right, what you can expect, you're going to expect this move. It's going to give you, people are going to call it head and shoulder, but it is just a most of the time it's just a correction, but people are going to call it a head and shoulder. So, and we talked about this move, like, guys, when BTC was right around this area. We talked about it like long time ago, right? So we're going to expect this move. We're going to expect the rejection, right? And BTC gonna drop down, and then it's gonna liquidate other people before dropping down further and push back and drop down. So you can't even like take a screenshot of this move. Whenever I tell you to take a screenshot, it's because like I'm very confident BTC got like 80% chance, guys, 80% chance of playing out like this. All right, 80% chance. But if you want like want to get our price target and stuff like that, make sure to join the our Telegram group, and then you know, you're gonna be able to get these daily analysis, and then we also going to talk about like price action. We're going to discuss where BTC could be heading to and all of that, right? So make sure to hit the like, subscribe, guys, and then so at least for the short term we can at least for the short term see where BTC could be heading to. So let me take a look at the chat room, guys, before I dive into the 15 minutes, because the 15 minutes is incredible also. So I did not do a sound check, so hopefully you guys can hear. Okay, so we're getting a slight rejection on this 100 EMA, and we talked about it already. All right, we talked about this move. Hey, what's up, Kryptonera? What's up, 811? Hey, what's up, Spencer? Guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. We got 37 likes, we got 37 watching, including myself, so we need like 37 likes. Okay, make sure to hit the like, guys, and make sure to share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want to share it to. Okay, it is free content. So let's dive into the 15 minutes. Okay, you take a look at the 15 minutes. We got a nice accumulation move, right? We got a nice accumulation move right around this area. Okay, and a big breakout to the upside. I mean, honestly, I don't want to like go long in this market. It is kind of like a stressful until like I see like a reversal. And since like I was expecting this move, I did not want to do anything. So we got a big volume right here, accumulation, big pump. Okay, but you take a look at the 15 minutes. It is telling us we could push a little higher. Okay, that's what it's telling us, up to like a the next fib level. So I'm not expecting it, but the 15 minutes, that's what we get it. So I want to see a big rejection, because on the 15 minutes, I'm not seeing any rejection. This volume we got at the bottom, it's not matching. Like, we're not seeing like a big volume matching this volume. Basically, we either have to see a red volume, we either want to see a big green candle. Okay, it doesn't have to be red. Okay, it just have to be a formal volume. It can be green. It just have to be 75 to let's say 75 to 100% move of this volume, basically. Okay, so if we get a big green or red volume in this area, we could be anticipating like, oops, the trend is over. All right, it's over temporarily, and then we're going to come back down to some fib retracement, and then we're going to decide if BTC want to pump back up, drop down, or just drop down. Okay, it might not even give us that head and shoulder we're looking for. So, but it all depends on the type of volume we get. And on the Heiken Action candles, you want to see your big tail, big wick, especially on the 15 minutes. All right, on the 15 minutes, you can see it is losing steam. Okay, it is most people are going to call it a bull flag, but this always drop. Okay, this move always going to drop and give you a Heiken Action candle. What I mean a Heiken Action candle, a big tail, big wick Heiken Action candle like this, right? It's going to give you big tail, big wick, small body. It's going to give you big tail, big wick, small body, 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 small Okay, big tail, big wick. It doesn't have to be red. Okay, it just have to be a volatility candle. I call it a volatility candle because a reversal candle is just gonna look like this, right? And if you're familiar with this content, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're gonna get, we're looking for this type of move. We already got one in this area, but it is not good enough. Okay, it is not good enough. It is very small, and it is very small. This red candle, I'm gonna show you. This type of red candle, that's what we want to see, right? You want to see this type of not red, it doesn't have to be red. Once again, okay, this candle, that's the type of volatility we want to see. And if you go on the hourly, I showed you multiple times, whenever you see a volatility candle such as this, you know, we're gonna reverse. Okay. And I called the reversal, that was live. I told you like we're gonna be reversing. If you move to the left, you can see exactly in this area we shorted exactly at 86.50, right? We shorted exactly at 86.50 in this level. Okay, so that's the type of candle I want to see, either on the 15 minutes, right, most likely. And you can see it in this area. That's a volatility candle we got already also, and it is reversal sign. What did the price do? Okay, push to the upside. Okay, so you can see it also at the bottom. We didn't get one in this area. We got a very small one, but you could like ignore it. This one, it's a good one. Okay, it's a good one, and price did this. Okay, price did that. So we're gonna need one at least on the 45 minutes or 15 minutes. All right, but we're most likely gonna get it on the, you know, on the 15 minutes first, of course. All right, we're gonna get it on the 15 minutes. Hey, what's up, Ibrahim Mahdi? Hey, Ibrahim. Hello, Ibrahim. Thank you for tuning in, man. What's up, Keegan? Thank you for tuning in, man. Guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. And then you know, we're gonna get the content fired up, and then you guys gonna get the best content. So guys, basically, you know, we're gonna get rejection, and but BTC has a possibility of pushing up a little bit, but it is okay. Okay, most people get it, you know, stacking up their short all the way up here. It is okay, right? But you know, I stacked up my short all the way up to like 76.50 to 77.50. Okay, but 76.50 was like my, you know, initial target, like you know, basically going up, but it could go high. Okay, it could go high. It's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big deal, but the trend is very bearish, so no need to be rushing with the trend. Okay, let's take a look at the 6 hour. Right, you take a look at the 6 hour, very bullish, but take a look at the candles. Okay, take a look at the candles, pretty big candle. The candles, we got the, you know, we got initially the reversal candle at the bottom. Okay, we got this big tail, big wick, small body, big rejection. And I showed you like the other day, the 6 hour, a couple of days ago, it's very undecided, right? So we're gonna have to wait. What we're gonna have to wait a couple of hours later. We're gonna have to wait like at least like 6 to 18 hours to see a reversal body. Let's see if we got one. We didn't even get one. Okay, we didn't even get one on the high. And actually price just decided to reverse. So this area going to be very volatile, and this volatility going to create a big tail, big wick, small body, and a probable sign of reversal. Okay, but as up to now, it is just a normal reversal, and it has to retract down. Okay, it has to retract down. Told you the volume is decreasing, and all of a sudden, if you go back, watch that video, I told you the volume is coming, because volume cannot go to zero. Okay, volume cannot go to zero. Whenever you see your volume decreasing like this, all of a sudden you're gonna get a big bang volume. Okay, and now that's what I told you, right? That's what we said. That's what we said last time, right? So exactly. Hey, what's up, Ash? Thanks a lot, Kelly. Thanks a lot, man. Hopefully you guys are doing great with your you short from like 86.50, 8300. Okay, and then most of you guys still like collecting profit and looking for BTC to retrace back up to these levels. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily time frame. When you take a look at the daily, the candle we got on the daily, it is pretty gigantic. It is big. Okay, and we got like almost another roughly 10 hours left before the daily candle closes. But what can you expect after we get, look at this volume, and I explained to you guys many times, volume is very important. Look at the proportionality between the volumes. Look at this volume. All right, this body candle is like almost like what, 3 times, like almost 2.5 times bigger than let's just say 2 times. It is pretty proportional to that one, right? But look at the small one. We get in selling pressure, and the price did not move any at all, okay? But we're getting a small buying pressure. Look at the price jumped too high, so we've seen like unproportionality within the last 2 days, okay? Very low candle, very small candle, very low volume, okay? Very low volume. Right now we got a big candle, so it means at some point this candle either has to cut half, okay? It means we're going to be dropping, okay? We're going to be dropping at least 50% of this candle, okay? If you drop 50% of this candle, it's just going to be like 75 to 74 range, right? But because if the volume keeps coming, this candle could be engulfing, and most people are going to be FOMOing, right? Imagine if this candle go all the way up, okay, to like 8100, because we got what? We got almost 10 hours to go, okay? We got 10 more hours before the daily candle, but we already got let's see, 5,000 trading volume. That's extremely low, okay? When you compare it to like let's see, that's Bitstamp. Let's go to Binance, okay? Let's go to Binance, same proportionality, all right? So you can see on Binance we got 30,000 trading volume. That's a lot, okay? That's a lot. Yesterday volume was like 32,000 volume. So how can you relate like these two candles when you say like, okay, yesterday I got 30,000 volume, right? And today I also got 30,000 volume. How come how in the world I'm getting 30,000 volume already, and I got like 10,000? I got 10 hours to go, and my body candle is way bigger than my yesterday's body candle with the same volume. It doesn't make any sense, right? So it means we're going to get at least another 10,000 trading volume for the rest of the day. The volatility is going to decrease, and we're going to lose some steam, okay? We're going to lose some steam, and then most likely price going to retract, okay? Because I don't see BTC getting like I don't see BTC getting like 60,000 trading volume today on Binance, right? We're not going to get it, right? Because the volatility is going to be high, and then either we're going to get a big rejection, right, with another 30,000 trading volume. We're going to get like a pin bar, or we're going to get a full body candle, all right? So you answer yourself which one BTC most likely going to get, okay? Either if we get, I'm going to repeat it, if we get another 30,000 trading volume, BTC going to go most likely up to this 21 EMA like a 8,000, okay? If it is a buying pressure. So if it is a selling pressure, we're going to get a shooting star. We're going to retrace all the way down to these levels of 74 to 75. All right, but we have to get that 30,000. But most likely we're not, okay? I'm expecting roughly around like another 10,000 to 12,000 trading volume, okay? So, hey, what's up, Grapple? Yeah. Yeah, so let's move on to the weekly time frame right now, okay? When you take a look at the weekly, as I mentioned to you guys, the weekly time frame on Binance, we broke this 100 EMA. That's basically our topic, right? We say like on Binance, right? We already broke this 100 EMA, but most people paying attention to this 100 EMA. But if you pay attention to this 100 EMA, you're most likely gonna be panicking, right? Because we already broke it, and then you're like, oops, this 100 EMA was basically resistance right around this area, like on Bitstamp. Now it is not a support. So you go on Bitstamp. If you go on if you go on Bitstamp, you can see this 100 EMA. We have not even retested it yet. We haven't retested this 100 EMA, and this 100 EMA was like a resistance right here, and was like roughly around like a support. All right, was like a support in this area, the 6K level, right? And then was resistance, but we most likely, you'll be like, oops, man, we haven't retested it yet, okay? And this 100 EMA right now on the weekly, it is exactly at 6,900. And we talked about it like, before the breakout to the downside, when BTC was like 8,300, we said like, guys, BTC most likely, gonna get a support from the weekly 100 EMA at 6,900. So right now we're going down to the 6900 level. That's the most probable support we're gonna find for BTC right now. Okay, I don't see BTC hanging in this area. If like we hang in this area for a long time, we might even break this 100 EMA, because you know price gonna get enough momentum to just break it once we go to this 100 weekly EMA. Okay, once we get to this weekly 100 EMA. All right, so keep an eye on this you know, weekly 100 EMA. And at the same time, one thing I wanted to talk about regarding BTC at the beginning of the live stream, I told you guys, let's focus on this area. Okay, if you focus on this area, you can also see, right, it is pretty much similar on the lower degree. It is pretty much similar. Okay, we got this move, right? It is the same exact move. Where did we get support from? The 100 EMA. Okay, 100 EMA. Where the price is heading to right now? 100 EMA. Okay, so these are pretty much easy question to be you know, to answer. Basically, it is easy question to answer. Okay, so but you take a look at the pattern. All right, let's take a look at the pattern. Okay, take a look at the pattern. We got this strong sell-off to the downside, and then we got this flat correction. And I told you, a flat correction it is always, most of the time, I mean most of the time, it is a continuation pattern. Okay, what did we get? We dropped all the way down nearly to this 100 EMA. We didn't quite touch it, but it you know, we basically dropped like within, you know, 98% close. Okay, 98% close, right? You can see this move. We got this move, you know, we got the same similar move, and then we dropping down. But this one, we're not quite there yet, but we're most likely going to retest it. We're most likely going to retest, but you have to be very careful, because most people right now, they're bearish. You know, we've been bearish since BTC was 12K, but now people are starting to be bearish when they need to start looking up. Okay, looking like for BTC to make this move. Basically, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, make this move. So you have to be very, very careful, like at what point you need to be bearish. You just don't want to be bearish, because you know, people have been bearish since like you know, 13K, 12K, right? Because we shorted at 13, we shorted at 12, we shorted at 10.9, we shorted at 86. Every single time BTC push and make a new high, not a new high, a lower high, we basically shorted. We shorted every single time. All these green candles, all right, 13, right? We shorted. Okay, that was a high. Okay, you can see roughly about 12 in this area we shorted, 10.9 in this area we shorted. A couple of weeks ago, right, 86 to 88 we shorted again, you know, roughly around like 83 we shorted again. So we did not miss any top. Okay, even you know, 14K we called it when BTC was 12K. all right, and then we said like we're gonna drop down to 10.4 to 10.7, push back to 13K, drop down, push back and make this move, guys. So that was like a July, guys, first week of July. You can go back and watch all my live stream, even back like in December. All right, and if you haven't watched this, the Trololo trend line, this video I made like a January 27, and I was calling for like a, you know, BTC bottomed. Go ahead and watch it. Okay, it is called Bitcoin at fair valuation based on the Trololo trend line. Okay, if you haven't done so, make sure to I put the link on the, you know, in the chat room. Make sure to click on it and go watch it. And I also gave you some references, like you can watch like Marco de Mazel, he's pretty good. And then also like watch you know, Tommy World Power. You know, I watched these guys like almost like you know, 2 years ago, stuff like that, right? And then they're pretty you know, pretty knowledgeable about the Trololo trend line if you don't understand what I'm telling you in that video. Okay, so basically, guys, that's what I wanted to tell you regarding BTC. And then I give you all the you know, the ingredient, the recipe you need to look for, you know, price action. All right, so if you guys don't have any question, if you guys, hey, what's up, Fredu? Hey, what's up, 69 star? Hourly just closed. Let's take a look at the hourly. It's not, let's see. Okay, when you take a look at the hourly, because I mentioned to you guys the hourly, we got a I don't know if I mentioned it, but we got a rejection in this area, but market is not respecting it. And I showed you multiple times. Sometimes you just have to go with the market. Okay, you just have to go with the flow. It is okay. this, we're supposed to get the reversal like in this area. Okay, that's when we're supposed to get the reversal, but you can see market wants to do this, channel. If you guys remember, I told you I'm gonna show you about Ripple. Okay, I'm gonna show you about Ripple when I was telling you, you know, Ripple basically making a got a sign of reversal, but market is not respecting that sign of reversal. It just want to keep moving up. Okay, even when BTC was making this move. All right, let's see the 45 minutes. I think it was right around this area, right? I think it was on a Ripple, but I'm gonna show you like you know, why you know, market is not respecting this level on the hourly. You can see, you know, it's no way we're gonna be going somewhere. Okay, it's no way BTC gonna be pushing up. We got this sign of reversal. Market did not respect it. It just wanted to go to 382, because you gotta think about it. The rest of the market all love 382 pullback, and I just showed you at the beginning of the live stream we pulled back to 382. Okay, from this drop, right, roughly around this area, you can see we pulled back to 382. Okay, we exactly pulled back, and I told you, like, not even like when BTC already pulled back to 382, but I told you keep an eye on this red moving average, which is 100 EMA hourly. That's what I told my guys also on the private group. So when BTC was right around this area, that's why we're shorting right now at 86 to 87 level, not because, you know, BTC going to be pushing back up to 382. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so guys, if you guys don't have any question, I'm gonna move on to XRP. XRP is pumping, and we talked about XRP could be making another you know, another rising wedge, and then that's what exactly XRP is doing right now. Okay, so actually we're shorting XRP at the current level of XRP, and then you can see XRP is basically pushing back up to my average basically, but I added back. Okay, I took profit around right around like a 26, and then I added back to the current state. All right, so let's take a look at XRP. That's where I shorted exactly XRP. All right, that was our XRP setup. You can see we hit our target exactly, right? But I took profit at roughly around like a 382. You can see how XRP respected 382. 382 is pretty strong. Whenever you get a rebound from 382, even on BTC on the bigger picture, okay, BTC retraced down to 382. 3100, okay, the bottom of 3100. You guys just gonna make me go back to BTC. Okay, let's just go back to BTC really quick. Okay, really quick. Okay, you see BTC, right? This big move. Okay, nobody is talking about it. That's the first time most of you guys gonna hear somebody talking about BTC retracing down to 382, right? You take the swing low from 3100, right, to swing high. Okay, swing high. You will retrace down to this level, okay, down to 3100, right? Okay, 3100 was exactly 382 pullback. So guess what? The first pullback we got from BTC was at 236. BTC is respecting these levels. All right, that's why I told you guys, if you haven't watched my live stream calling for BTC 2K, the next fib level we're going to look for in the, you know, next, if like we break this 3100, it is nothing but $1,700. Okay, but it is not the topic today. It is just something we're gonna keep in mind. And I'm telling you, okay, since BTC was like 14K, okay, you can see these are the 21-day candles. Okay, 21 days candle is very important. If you don't use it, you can see we got a 2 is a top, right? And now we're moving along this 21 EMA on this 21 chart. It is very important. And whenever BTC breaks this 21 EMA on the 21-day candles, you can see, right, support right here, support, we broke it. Where did we get a support from? This 100 EMA on the 21-day chart. It means that every single candle is 21 days. That's what I mean by 21-day chart. You know, if you're new to technical analysis, right, when people say a daily candle, of course, is 24 hours. Weekly candle, of course, is 7 days. But the 21 days candle is very important. It gives you the bigger picture. It's not giving you like the weekly. It's not giving you the monthly. It's just in between. Okay, it's not 14 days also, right? 14 days should be in between, right? But 21 days is very powerful. Okay, it's very powerful. So as soon as we break, if we close this 21-day candle just open, right, like on the 22nd, and I told my guys like since like April 1st, okay, I told them April 1st, you know, we could be pushing back to 9 to 10K and get a tweezer on the 21 days. So I told them we just have to be careful because this candle can go all the way up. But you know, after we got the rejection, I told them like we don't have any chance. Okay, it's nearly impossible for BTC to go to 10K. When everybody was looking for 10K, you know, we were looking for different angle. Okay, that's why, you know, I was telling them it's impossible for this 21-day candle, right around like the 18th, the 19th, when we know like it's gonna close in 3 days. And we're like, it's no way in 3 days we're gonna make this. Okay, so we were like, okay, it's extremely bearish. But guess what? This candle started on the 22nd. Okay, so and these candles, they don't tend to be small. Okay, you can see it's in this area, you know, we got a small one, but they're very volatile. Okay, they're very volatile, and we could drop all the way down and close like even right around this area of this 50 EMA on the 21-day candle. That's the next support line we're going to be looking for. All right, so on the bigger picture, basically, not on the daily. Okay, if like we close in this area, we could push back up, get rejection, and get this support at 6100. And 6100 is very important. If you've been watching my live streams, I told you about 6100. Okay, 6100. I don't have time for that. It's going to be a different topic next live stream. I'm going to show you again 6100, why BTC is going to be first support going to be 6900. Next support line is going to be like 61. Next one 55. Okay, and I got valid reason to give you all those numbers. Okay, so if you're new to the content, make sure to go back and watch my previous live stream. I explained all of those details. Okay, in a very detailed you know, streaming. All of them pretty much live stream. None of my videos, like 9 out of 10, they pretty much live stream. Okay, unless you go back to like my early videos, right? But the last 3-6 months, it's been live streaming. Okay, so let's go back to XRP. Okay, okay, XRP, it is making a flag. We hit our target exactly. You know, I took profit in this area. My second take profit was like 24.5, but we hit like 25. Okay, 25 on the dot. So I wasn't able to sell the second portion. All right, and I just hold it and I add it back. Okay, so XRP, I'm just gonna remove everything. All right, so XRP, we're gonna start it off from the beginning, right around this area. We got this channel. All right, we said like XRP gonna be dropping, right? We said XRP gonna be dropping, and we took a short. As soon as we broke this trend line right around you know, 29 cents, right? We added more short at 29 cents and then take profit in these levels, you know, 382.50%, right? Now on my previous live stream, I don't remember who said it. Okay, it said like whenever XRP give you this wick, we're gonna make a parallel channel, right? We said like, and I acknowledged it, and I was like, yes, I noticed that. Okay, you can go back to every single wick we got. XRP give you a parallel channel, right? This one, you got one. You got this one. Can you see this wick? That's a wick we got in this area. That's a wick we got in this area. We got another wick in this area, and we get in this small parallel channel. Does it mean XRP is bullish? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. This parallel channel, they most of the time break to the downside again. Okay, they most of the time gonna be breaking to the downside. But is XRP gonna break to the downside and double bottom, give us this move and drop? Very probable. Okay, very probable. But let's take a look at the hourly. When you take a look at the hourly, we're getting a sign of reversal, but it is not good enough, right? It is not good enough. We got sign of reversal in this area for XRP. We're moving above this 100 EMA on the hourly. That's a good sign. That's very bullish, but the candles are not very bullish. So what are we looking for? We're looking for volatility. So expect XRP to be very volatile in this area. Very volatile. The first sign of reversal, whenever you get a parallel channel. Okay, I didn't even count any 5 wave, but you can see we got 5, right? But that's different topic. We talked about it already. Okay, even before XRP pushed it upside. If you go watch my previous live stream, right, when XRP was like 26, roughly around 27, we said like we could be going up to like a 28 to 28.5, and I got a short at 28, right? And we talked about this parallel channel in this area. It's going to be making 5 waves, all right? And I counted in my you know, in my premium member. If you join our premium member, I give them this signal. I told them we're going to make 5-way parallel channel, and then you know, we're going to be taking a shot above this area of 100 EMA, right? So you take a look at this. We got a reversal sign. Okay, volume was big enough. Market did not respect it, but market respected, but it respected it proportionally, basically. Okay, we got a reversal sign. market said, oops, we don't want to drop. Okay, I saw this pin bar, right? And most of the time when you see a pin bar, what do? Okay, you just short 50% of that wick. Okay, market did not respect it. It pushed to the upside. We got another sign of reversal, but that's not enough. So what type of reversal we're going to look for XRP right now? Because the bulls, they dominated. If I just take a look at the hourly and look at this channel, okay, you're gonna be like, they dominated. Okay, but what the bears got in advantage, okay, they got a 5 wave. They're gonna be like, okay, the bulls, they got 5 waves. Okay, this is 5 waves. All right, remember, it is wave. It doesn't have to be like this. Okay, not have to be like this. All right, it is just wave. All right, so you got a 5 wave, right? So what can you expect? You're gonna get a 3 wave. All right, so if you're scalping, you can look for a reversal down to these levels. Okay, let's see, let's just ignore the wick, and then because the wick, the reason why I want to ignore the wick, because the wick was like a trading wick. I don't know how can I explain these wicks, but sometimes these wicks, they just there because they have to drop down to a certain fib levels. Okay, so market didn't want to market basically wanted to respect 382, but most traders, they didn't want to respect 382, and they dumped the price to roughly around like a 50%. Okay, this wick was a 50% wick, so I just want to ignore that wick, and then we're going to take a look at the retracement from 382. all right, so if you take a look at the retracement from this baseline basically, which is the 382 level, you guys remember 26.5, that was our premium member target, right? We could be looking for XRP to retrace downward to 50% pullback. Okay, this time I don't think like 382 gonna hold, right? But I'm looking for this move. Okay, if you're scalping, right, it's not a financial advice, I'm just analyzing. Okay, so 382, okay, and then we're gonna look for this 27, and then we're gonna look for this 26.5. These are pretty much very small targets, right? It's not like not even medium-term target, because that's 3%. You got 4%, and you got 5%. But if you're scalping, that's not even scalping. That's a lot, guys. If you're doing like even 2x, that's 10x. Okay, that's 10, not 10x, but 10%. So we're gonna be looking for this target. You can take a screenshot of it and look for it. If like we break this market structure in this level, you're gonna just look for like a 25.6 and 25.9, which is like 382, not 382, but like a 1.27 from the 382 drop, right? 1.27 to like a 25.6. Okay, so just for this level, if you just scalping or day trading, okay, that's what you need to look for. So let's move on to the daily. When you take a look at the daily, the price is moving up, but volume is still not there, so it is not something I'm going to be worrying about much, because in order to push higher, the next level of resistance we got like is 28.88 on the daily, which is like the 100 EMA on the daily, this red line. That's where we're going to get the rejection from. All right, I'm going to talk about Chainlink. Hey, what's up, Andrea? I'm sorry, man, notification didn't work. I'm sorry, man. Make sure to hit it, and make sure to hit the bell, because I think like you have to hit it like and you have to say I don't know about the setting, but just go through it, and then it's gonna tell you like, do you want to receive all notifications, stuff like that, right? Sorry about that, man. But if you just go back and watch it, I'm just start talking about XRP, right? So but XRP, the volume we're getting is not even it's not there yet, but it's just like, since like it's a rejection volume right around this area, we cannot say like, oh, the volume is low, so price gonna be dropping. So we just have to be very careful on the bigger picture. Even though we're looking for a drop on the lower degree down to like a 26 in that range, we just have to be careful and wait like for the next few days, see how the volume gonna develop. Okay, the volume going to be playing out. But this channel also, it's the same channel XRP is making on the lower degree. Okay, that's the same channel we're making on the lower degree in this level, and then you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one on the lower degree, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're expecting this one a possible push, a drop to 25 cents. That's the lower degree. That's what I just showed you. Okay, and if you even zoom out, okay, you go back and watch my live stream like roughly around like October 11th, right around this area, I think, right? No, September, right? just about September up to like October 6th, October 7th, you can see I was saying XRP gonna get rejected right around this area, okay, 29 to 30 cents. And I told you what I told you: do not trade XRP when XRP was between this 21 EMA, right, and this 100 EMA. Even though XRP was getting this red candle, I say don't touch it. What all you need to do, wait till XRP closes above this 100 EMA. Okay, and in our premium member, we did this analysis, and then our target was like roughly around like 30 to 31 cents. Okay, we hit it exactly, we hit that target, but we shorted exactly after this drop. Okay, we shorted, we wait till we broke this 100 EMA, we shorted, but XRP gave this fake out, pump back, gave this fake out. We were like, okay, it is just market volatility. Now we got this pin bar. Okay, we got this pin bar at the top. Okay, and if remember, all right, whenever you get a pin bar, what do you expect? You expect market to come back and retest 50% of this bar. So it is possible. Okay, it is not highly probable, but it is possible for XRP to go back up to like a 29.6, just to respect the structure of all the traders. Most traders, they're going to be looking at this. Okay, they're going to be looking at it. They know it's a rejection, so they're going to place a short position at 29. So keep that in mind. But that's a bigger picture. Let's see if like this rejection gonna hold. If not, we're gonna have to make this move, get the rejection at 29. All right, get the rejection. So listen carefully now. All right, listen carefully. All right, even though I'm bearish, I'm still on my short. I'm just gonna have to put more short because I didn't notice this pin bar, so I'm gonna have to put more short all the way up to like a 29.5. Okay, so hey, what's up, Andrew? Okay, I'm gonna check BTC. Okay, I'm gonna check BTC. That I can actually. So we're gonna go back up to BTC before we move on to Ethereum. So XRP, you guys don't have any question regarding XRP, so I'm just gonna move on. Okay, so we won't be going back to XRP, but everything has been pretty much we talked about everything basically. Okay, we talked about this move. This is a correction. And either XRP, if XRP wants to be bullish, okay, I'm looking for 14 cents, right? But if XRP wants to be bullish, it's gonna have to make a corrective move in this area, a possible fake out, a push to the upside. Even though I'm looking for a 14 cents, but sometimes, like I showed you on the ADA, a flat correction sometimes is not always a continuation pattern. Okay, it is not always a continuation pattern. You can get market a parabolic move, a drop to the downside like this, and then you're gonna get a flat correction like that, right? All market is doing is just, you know, getting this basically a falling wedge in this area, and then it's gonna pump back up. Even though we get this correction, you're gonna be like, oh, correction to the downside, but you have to use all your recipe. You just cannot use like one piece, which is the continuation pattern, and say it's gonna go up. Okay, I see this, I'm thinking like XRP gonna go up, but if it doesn't want to go up, we're gonna get some, you know, reversal pattern, and then we're gonna, oops guys, we're going to 60 cents. Okay, we're going to 60 cents. All right, so but let's see, let's not speculate and then say XRP gonna go to 80 cents, and then all you guys gonna go and buy XRP and expecting it to go to 80 cents before you know, November 2nd. All right, so before November 2nd. So, but let's see, we're gonna know within the next few days. All right, so before we move on to Ethereum, let's go back to BTC and take a look at the 12-hour. Oops, yep, you got it. I didn't check the 12-hour. The 12 hours on the Hacking, yes, we got it. I didn't go all the way up to the 12-hour. I just stopped by the 6-hour. So you can see on the 12-hour, we got a sign of reversal. But how high is this reversal going to be? This reversal, we're expecting all the way up to where? To roughly, our target was at 86.50. So 86.50. Thank you, man, for pointing that out. Okay, Andrea. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, so we got a sign of reversal on the 12-hour, right? And we retrace up to 78.86, next level, we most likely, if like we break this one, gonna be like a 79. So basically we don't have any sign of reversal on the lower degree. It's just market wants to push. We got a sign of reversal, we're waiting for it. Basically that's the type of move I'm telling you, like we could be getting on the 15 minutes. That's what we're waiting. Okay, we're waiting for volatility candle on the 15 minutes. So that volatility candle can push the price up to 78. Okay, it could push the price up to 78, and then we're gonna get the big wick, big tail, small body in this area, right? You could get this big wick, big tail, small body on in this area. It can't be red or green, it doesn't matter. So as soon as we get this volatility candle, you know, we're gonna know it is a sign of reversal, at least on the bigger picture also, because we're gonna be, you know, looking for this move later. All right, so let's focus on the volatility. So market, we got about 10,000 trading volume left for the rest of the day. So if like the daily candle right now, it is, so pay attention to the daily candle. Okay, all right, so the daily volume, okay, so the volume is 32,000 trading volume today. So we're expecting roughly, you know, 40 to 45,000. So let's say before, you know, let's say the last 4 hours of the daily candle, right, we got like 35,000 roughly, right? And then we know we can expect 5 more thousand to 10,000 more trading volume. We can expect a lot of volatility. Okay, we can expect a lot of volatility, excuse me, we can expect a lot of volatility on the daily candle. But as of to now, we could be just moving sideways our next 4 hours, all right, next 4 to 6 hours. So I don't expect much for the next the next 4 hours. Okay, I don't expect much. I don't expect much. So all right, guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, guys, if you're new to the content. So next coin we're gonna talk about is Ethereum. All right, Ethereum not looking bad the last 4 hours. Okay, not looking bad. No sign of reversal. We got a sign of reversal, you know, accumulation in this area, and we said we're going to be shorting all the way up to like a 167. So basically we're looking for Ethereum to get some rejection. The 4-hour 21 EMA price is moving above it. Next area we look for is 50, you know, 50 EMA. That's the next area we're going to be looking for reversal. It could be a 3-wave move in this area, another 3-wave move back, and push it upside. So this could be another 30 to 40, another 21 to 30 days correction before even we drop. So we just have to be very careful. Try to short BTC, right? I mean, try to short BTC and expect it to go to, you know, 5K within the next week. It's not, okay? And I told you, like, when BTC was dropping, if you're expecting BTC to go to 6K this week, you're gonna get screwed. Okay, you can see Ethereum made the same move in this area. Okay, you're expecting it to drop further, it didn't. It pushed back up and give us this drop. So you just have to be careful, because this move could be, you know, this move, and then you're gonna be shorting more. It's gonna pump back up, right, give you this correction in this area before even like a dropping further. So you cannot get what you want. Okay, you get what you get. All right, so have to be careful. All right, Ethereum, this double bottom, it is you know, it is somehow bullish. All right, remember that it is a 3-wave move down, 3-wave move up, 3-wave move down. We could get this, but we have to wait, because this move cannot just be, I don't think it's going to be parabolic. It could drop down and push higher. So, and then we're going to get this correction, a further drop. But target for Ethereum, if we break this level, our target was like 151, second target. But we hit like 152. Okay, we dropped down exactly at 152, and we're looking for Ethereum to drop down to 1.41, right, which is 141. Okay, not 1.41, but 1.41 retracement to 1.27. Okay, and 1.27 is 141, and 1.41 is like 136. Okay, it is just a coincidence, like Ethereum dropping down to $141, and the fib retracement is like 1.41. It's just a coincidence, right? But these are the next fib level we're going to be looking for, another market structure. Okay, this market structure could break down very shortly. All right, could break down very shortly, and then we're going to make another structure in this area. Like I told you about BTC, once we drop down to this level, we're going to have to make either a falling wedge, or we're going to make a contracting triangle. You know, we could make a you know, ascending, descending triangle, whatever wave we're going to be making in this area, we're going to discuss it. All right, but that's the next level of accumulation, or like a sideways correction for Ethereum. All right, 141 to 131 in that range. All right. So if you're new to the content, guys, make sure to hit the like, subscribe. You know, if you haven't hit the like yet, make sure to do so before we dive in deep into the analysis. And we're gonna talk about you know, EOS next. Okay, so if you don't have any question about you know, basically Ethereum, let's see the lower degree. Let's go to Binance, because BYBIT. Low degree, we don't have any sign of reversal yet. The only sign of reversal you got is like this big volume we just got at the top. Okay, and I told you, whenever you got a big volume at the top, it is very important, because big volume at the top, you have to like analyze it differently, because you don't know what type of volume it is. Because if you get a big volume at the top, it could be green on the lower degree, but on the bigger degree is red. Okay, so we got a big volume in this area. It is on the 30 minutes. But why are we getting a big volume at the top? You don't want to get a big volume at the top, but the bottom we were getting, like, you know, we got this big accumulation volume at the bottom, and we're getting this big volume at the top. But we could get a bigger volume, because this volume is not even like just about 50%. So I would love to see this volume, another volume like this, but at least like 80% of this volume, 75 to 80% of this volume. Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter which one it is. If like this volume is red or green, it doesn't matter. You just want to see a 4 more volume. Okay, we got one in this area, and you can see how the volume is. This let's see. Okay, you can see this volume. You got a big rejection, and we got another volume in this area. Okay, this volume, that's when we get this big rejection. So this is a selling pressure volume. So how do you know it's going to be it is a selling pressure volume? Because you have to change the time frame. Okay, change the time frame, you can see it now. Okay, you see that big volume, it is selling pressure, right? But I don't like it, because I don't like this unproportionality. That's what I try to explain to you guys, right? We got a big volume selling pressure, not volume, but we got a big red candle, but the volume is very low. All right, and we got a a big volume, but the candle is very high. That's why you need to switch back to a different time frame, and then you can see the difference. It is just telling you, you know, the other time frame, it is showing you this redness. Okay, but this redness is like almost 80% of the body, but the volume that dropped this price is very low. That's what it's telling you basically. So that's why this candle is so big. So Ethereum is acting very, very funny, so you have to be very careful. That's a 30-minute candle, and we got 1 minute left. And take a look at this volume, guys. Take a look at this volume we got in this area. It's very low, but take a look at this candle. It's very big. So something funny is happening with Ethereum, so you just have to be very careful. All right, but a rejection is coming very soon, because this unproportionality is not constant. Okay, it's not something you want to see. It's not something that's gonna push the price up to like a $500. It's very unproportional. So you take a look at the retracement. We most likely got 50%. We pushing up to like a 0.618. We just broke 50%. So next level you look for is like 169. Okay, 169. In Ethereum we're shorting like from I think 163 to 166, 167. All right, so 164 to 167 or 163 to 167 in that area. So let's see if like we're gonna get rejection. I was expecting a rejection like between this 50% to 0.618. Let's see if it's gonna push up to like a 0.786. Okay, but most likely we're gonna get some rejection, some high volatility in that area of 0.618. All right, so all right, guys, that's it for Ethereum. Next coin we're gonna talk about is EOS. EOS is looking great. All right, EOS is looking great. A big push to the upside. Even BTC is not pushing that much. Okay, even BTC is not pushing that much. So but what do we got from EOS? We got this move. All right, we got this move, and then we got that move. So this move, like I was showing you about Ethereum, it could be the three-way move up, a three-way move down that Bitcoin Cash did, and I'm going to show you about Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash went up and pushed up like to a 0.786. Okay, so even though I'm bearish on EOS, it's just telling me EOS is up like 2%, right? So even though I'm bearish on EOS, and we hit our target on EOS, okay, hit target like almost like down to like a 2.6. okay, the only target we missed on EOS is like 2.4, but price came down to 2.53. so you can see EOS, we're looking for a target. If we break this market structure, we're looking for EOS like $2.20. okay, $2.20. it is almost 30% drop, right, from the current price, right? So 25 to 30%, but we're pushing back up to this fib level of 382 on this retracement, right, which is the 382 pullback of the swing, the previous swing. Okay, so let's see if EOS is gonna get a rejection right around this area. Otherwise, volume is very low to keep pushing to the upside, right? So let's see. So we just broke 50%, and just like Ethereum, next level is like a 0.618, and 0.618 is like roughly around like a $3. Okay, and that's where we started shorting EOS down from $3 down to like $2.50. okay, from $3 $3 down to $2.50. okay, it is pushing back up to $3 roughly. So it is going to be a nice short opportunity from $3 up to even like $3.20. okay, just a lot of position in that area. Okay, it's not a financial advice, like, it's just market observation. All right, so hey, what's up 55 mile per hour, thank you for tuning in. Hey, what's up Tactical? Hey, what's up John, thank you for tuning in, man. Hey, what's up Kelly? Let's take a look at the bigger time frame for EOS. 12 hours. I think that's EOS B. Yes. Okay. It is looking good, but this move is pretty much pretty much very vertical. Moving above this area of basically 21 EMA. This yellow line. The 21 EMA is basically very important, and that's what I'm trying to tell you also about XRP. You see this pin bar we got in this area? It's not a pin bar, but it's a rejection wick. Sometimes market like to go back to this wick, and if you look at it, it's like 2.98. okay, we could get the rejection right around 50% of this wick, which is going to be a coincidence between the 50 EMA. okay, this 50 EMA on the 12 hour. okay, 50 EMA on the 12 hour. So it is about time for EOS to cool down. All right, let's take a look at the daily very big candle. okay, very big candle. So I don't expect like this candle to go all the way up like to $3.20. if it does, all the way up to $3.30. okay, if it does, it's gonna get rejected by this 50 EMA on the daily. But I don't think like we're gonna be pushing all the way up. So volatility going to be coming very soon, because this candle is pretty big. EOS was able to regain all the losses, okay, from the previous sell-off. That's kind of a little scary, right? That's kind of a little scary, but it's going to be very volatile. It's just kind of like this move, and then you see this volatility. We dropped down 6.618, roughly 2.618 in this level, and then now we're making the same move. So volatility going to be all over the place the next few days, okay, for EOS and the rest of the market, right? But daily 21 EMA right around this area, also just about like 2.96. okay, 2.96. Hey, what's up Lee? Hey, what's up Jay Smart? Thank you for tuning in, man. Mr. TNT, I mean TNT or ENT. So let's move on to Bitcoin Cash, because I love Bitcoin Cash analysis. Bitcoin Cash, we called for this move when Bitcoin Cash was right around this area. We said like Bitcoin Cash made 3 up, 3 down, and it's gonna make this move, and it did exactly hit our target, right? This target we hit was very bearish target, like it was 0.786, right? So we dropped down and broke market structure, but couldn't close below this area. Okay, so now it is pushing back up and try to go back to this 21 EMA. All right, trying to go back up to this 21 EMA. So when price go, it is kind of scary though, like regarding Bitcoin Cash, because if like we close above this 21 EMA, like we got rejected. We're going back to it very fastly, right? Very rapidly, okay? If like we break it, Bitcoin Cash got an opportunity to go all the way up to 250, even though we hit our target. So we just have to be very careful and wait for the volume. This volume is big enough for an accumulation move, right? It might not be the initial move to go up, right? Even though I'm looking for a lower degree, if like we break market structure, remember we have to break market structure, all right? We haven't broken market structure yet, right? So if we, we don't even have to close above the 21 EMA, right? We don't have to, because this candle is big enough. We got a reversal sign. So if we break it, all right, we could get this move. So Bitcoin Cash could be basically leading the market back up. So we just have to be very careful now, all right? But this candle is pretty much very bearish. Of course, like this red candle, big dump, right? Big volume. It could be accumulation also. We got this big dump, right? Big volume. Market give us a three-way move pullback, like a, you can call it three-way move, right? You can just do this, right? You can just do this, right? So you can just do this. So this wave could be part of this pullback also. It just could be like this, right? You got this 1, 2, and 3. All right. So you cannot see it on the daily, but this could be the WXY correction you're looking for, right? And I explained to you, man, like a WXY. Let's just do this, all right? I'm just gonna explain to you. A WXY, it is like, let's say market is dropping, like BTC, right? Let's change it to red. It's dropping, okay? And then you're gonna be like, okay, we have to reverse back, okay? So you're gonna get this wave, 1, 2, 3, right? And then you're gonna get another corrective wave to the downside, right? Let's see. You're gonna get another 1. You're gonna get another. Let's change the color. It's very interesting what I'm trying to tell you guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, but Bitcoin Cash give us 1, 2. We give us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then we say like we're gonna make another wave back up, right? But this wave we got was impulse. Okay, this one was not 1, 2, 3, but it has to be another 1, 2, 3, right? It has to be either 1, 2, 3. It could be like this, right? Or it could be like this. It could be like 1, 2, and 3. It could be a flat correction. So either way you look at it, it is a 3, 3, 3. You can see every single wave in this level, in this area, is 3, 3, 3. Right? That 3 wave, okay, and this is 3 wave also, and this is 3 wave. All right. So you just have to be very careful. So you can see it better on the daily, on the 12 hour. What I'm trying to tell you. So what we got in this area, you got 1, 2, 3, right? And then let's change color. It just makes sense. So like you're not going to be panicking. 1, 2, 3, right? You see what I was trying to tell you, and then you're going to get another 1, 2, 3 right here. Let's change the color. Let's make it yellow, right? Let me remove this Aldo EMA. Okay, so and then you're gonna get excuse me, you're gonna get this 1, 2, right, 3, right? So you can see this is corrective. Okay, this is showing me the push the market is making is just corrective, because Bitcoin Cash, like I told you, it is one of the easiest coin to analyze. It is one of the easiest coin to analyze. And after a 1, 2, 3, what do you expect? You have to expect a trend continuation. So this move can go up, okay? It can be expanded. It doesn't matter. It can be make this move like this. It can be expanded. It can break the previous high. So you just don't know which one the market gonna do, but you're just expecting market to do it, right? But this area you don't know, okay? You don't know. You can make 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna make 1, 2, and 3 before dropping. Okay, you see, that's a move Bitcoin Cash making, but we don't know if this move gonna be expanded or not. Okay, let me just redraw it. We got WX, right? We don't know if it's gonna be like this. Okay, it could just be like this. All right, so Bitcoin Cash is right around this area, so we don't know. Okay, it already broke this area. We don't know if it's gonna break this area, so but you just have to, just be careful and start shorting like from like a 240, stuff like that, or even current level. Okay, current level all the way up to 250. But you just have to be careful, all right? But it is very corrective, basically, and it is very corrective. So, and I explained to you guys like regarding NEO, how I remember, because NEO made the same move before the big sell-off versus BTC. I don't have time to go back to it, but I explained to you guys many times WXYZ. The last correction can even be like a triangle. Can even be a triangle. Okay, can even be like this. All right, can even be like this. So it all depends. Okay, it all depends. All right, guys, so let me take a look at your question, and then I'm going to answer regarding like market structure and all of that, in case you have any. All right, so BTC trying to go over 7,700. That's good. XRP goes up to 31 cents. It is bullish. XRP going to 31 cents. It's going to hit my stop loss. Okay, so let's see. XRP going to 31 cents. I want to see XRP closing. XRP, I'm looking at the monthly. I'm not even looking at like the daily. I want the monthly candle like to close above 32 cents. That's my target. I can be waiting for a pullback to be bullish, because the monthly we got a reversal candle in this area, but we have to close. We're gonna have to close above like a 32 cents to a 33 cents before the monthly, on the monthly time frame, before being bullish on XRP. But anything else, it is like just in and out. But like for long-term hurdle stuff like that, or bullish momentum, if we close above 33 cents cleanly, and we're gonna get a pullback to 28, 29, get that rejection, then you're gonna be like, okay, we're going to the 60 to 80 cents, right? But anything else for XRP, it is still bearish. Even if we make this move all the way up, that's gonna be nice, but we have to keep going all the way up to 60 cents and then get that rejection. All right, that's gonna be nice to go back up to like a 50 cents, right? XRP, and most of us gonna be selling. I'm telling you, most of us just waiting for XRP to get this correction. I'm telling you, we're gonna get this correction. I just don't know when, but I'm looking for a 32 cents close. Okay, 32 cents close with a big volume, big follow through, a pushback, show some sign of strength, and then be like, we're going to the moon, right? But anything else, it's just like scalping, accumulating, and having fun with XRP. All right, so hey, what's up, Tactical? Hey, what's up, Jason? Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and join the Telegram group. The link is under the description. So if you're new to the content, you can go back and watch all my live stream. I got like over 500 videos, all live streams. So so I'm not sure if it is over 500, but I'm just saying. Should we add more short on XRP at 7,800? I mean the BTC at 78. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Okay, yes, thanks a lot. I think I already talked about BTC on the 12-hour. Okay, click on all to get notification. Yes, you have to click all to get notification. All right, so and guys, if you haven't watched my this video about back dumping BTC, make sure to go and check it out. Everything we talked about in this video is basically happening right now, so you're not going to be very surprised. Okay, you're not going to be very surprised. And if you haven't watched this Ken Bitstamp weekly 100 EMA save BTC, go and watch it. We talked about it before the breakout. BTC was 8,200. Our Telegram group and then our premium group, they were shorting basically at 8,300. Some of them started shorting at 86. So you have to pay attention to the macro level. Otherwise, the smaller picture, these daily divergences, hourly divergence, it is for scalping. You cannot be bullish basically on because like you're getting a small divergence on the 15 minutes, right? So keep that in mind very shortly. All right, guys. So let me see if you guys have it. XRP just popped to 28.5. Right, great stuff, XRP. BTC again. Hey, what's up, Andrea? XRP 3 minutes chart, maybe reversal. You mean 30 minutes chart? XRP 30 minutes. 3 minutes is too low. The 3 minutes is for scalping, man. I can't do anything with the 3 minutes. I can do anything. Maybe 30 minutes. All right. So 30 minutes. We're getting this breakout. It's gonna pump back up. It's gonna pump 28.5. 28.5. Let's see. Okay, we're about to hit. If you take the entire wave, you can see like we're pumping back up to. I don't want to take the entire wave, but if you include it, 0.786 is going to be like 29. And I explained to you on the daily. I think I explained to you on the daily, right? We got a rejection week, and market can try to go back 50% of this week. Okay, 50% of this week is going to be roughly around like a 30 cents, 29.9 to 29.7 in that level. Okay, so but we have to first break, of course, right? We have to break this 100 EMA, right? 100 EMA, you know, we couldn't break it prior to push back up, got rejected. Now we, you know, didn't even respect it. You see how we violated all the rules, guys. We violated all the rules. So this pushback is pretty natural, because none of these like fib level, I mean not fib level, but moving averages supported the prices on this dump. So if market is pushing back up, it's not going to respect it. Okay, it is pretty normal. It is pretty normal. So it is pretty normal. So but it is looking nice. 45 minutes completely overbought. And I told you, like, whenever your 45 minutes is oversold, at some point, guys, you're gonna get this reversal. Okay, this is just easy, guys. It is just easy. You're gonna get this, right? And then we're gonna look for this before this, right? So hey, what's up, Sentence? Check BTC. BTC is pumping 82. Whoa, that's pretty big. God. Pumping. All right, good stuff. So volatility is increasing. Let's take a look at this. All right. Ethereum 173. Litecoin 2.6. Let's take a look at the 15 minutes. Everything is getting overbought. So did we hit 8,300? Let's take a look at the 3 minutes. That's a big push, guys. 83.50. Market is reversing. 83.56. 83.56. 83.670. It's pumping, guys. It is pumping. Big reversing candle, looking good. The candle is looking good, guys, but the volume is still not there. Let's take a look at the volume, BTC volume. So it could push higher. It could push higher, guys. It could push higher. We broke this area of resistance. Market is not respecting it on the hourly. So on the daily, let's take a look at let's take a look at Binance. Okay, big volume candle, so it could be slowing down now. Okay, it could be slowing down. We got this move push up. The high we got on Binance is like 8,300, but Bitstamp went all the way up to almost 84. Bitstamp is, whoa, it's like 400 points, 200 points difference. 8,500, 86. It's 200 points difference between BYBIT and Binance. It's 200 points difference. Whoa, 200 points, 300 points. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP 8960, I mean 2960. Ethereum 177. Let's take a look at the daily. Okay, next line of defense gonna be roughly around like 87.30. Okay, 87.30 gonna be like the 50 EMA on the daily. We broke this market structure, pushing back up. Let's see at what price point we're gonna be getting the reversal. Whoa, that's a big green candle, guys. That's a big reversing candle. Big reversing candle. The volume is still not there, but roughly 40,000 trading volume right now, so that's pretty big. So the volatility is going to be really high. We already got 40,000 trading volume, and we talked about it like less than 30 minutes ago. The highest we're expecting from BTC is like 40,000 to 45,000 trading volume, and we hit that volume exactly right on that 40,000 trading volume, 10,000 trading volume in like 1 hour. That's what we got on the hourly. 10,000 trading volume. Okay, 9.7. Okay, 9.7. 9.7. Okay, now it is retracting, so it is pushing back up to liquidate all these people that put like stop loss in this area. So basically, you know, most people, like if you put your stop loss in this area, it is most likely already hit. Okay, it is most likely already hit. We got 40,000 trading volume, so most likely price gonna slow down. Okay, we did not hit daily 50 EMA. XRP didn't hit the, let's see, daily 50 EMA. Whoa, that was a big green candle, guys. The 21 EMA, let's see if this is going to be able to close on above this 21 EMA. So that's the next line of defense for the bears. They have to close this candle below this 21 EMA. Otherwise, any push down can be very bullish, and we could be looking for 50 EMA. But it is too early to call for bullishness. You cannot just call bullishness after a green candle. All right. So we're gonna have to wait for the next few hours, see how this candle going to be closing. And most people are definitely going to be going long. All right. Most people are going to be going long. So. And that's exactly what we said on the weekly. We talked about this move on the weekly. We're just gonna, you know, we're looking for this move. All right, looking for this move. All right. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Like if on the weekly on this time, we're not gonna be closing below this 50 weekly moving average now. All right, but big reversal sign. Let's see how BTC is going to be able now to drop down to get, you know, support from this 6,900 level. Right now it is roughly around like 8,400. That's a lot. So it's going to be roughly another 1,500 points drop. So whoa, that's a big reversal candle, guys. Everything has changed now, but at least on a lower degree everything has changed. But on the bigger degree, on the, you know, macro level, we're still looking for this on the macro level. We're still looking for this move. Okay, we're still looking for this move. All right, but it was a big price difference, guys, between Binance and BYBIT. I think BYBIT went all the way up to like 8,500. That's a lot, guys. 85 and 8,300 is a big difference. Okay, it's a big difference. Okay, BYBIT went all the way up to 8,600, and Binance high was like 80, I think 8,350, something like that. 8,400. So that's almost, you know, 200 points difference. 200 points difference. Yes, it's avoiding the death cross on the daily, the 50, and then the 200. That's what it is trying to avoid. Most of the time, this death cross, if you even go back to the previous bear market, like these death crosses, guys, they that's why I don't like to pay attention to these death crosses, because most of the time price gonna try to give you a big reversal candle. All right, so let's add the EMA. Add it. All right, so most of the time, you know, whenever you get this depth cross, guys, you can see like market try to like a push back up and make this big, you know, reversal. Even back in like a 20, roughly around like a 2014, you can see we got this big reversal candle, but price came back down. Okay, price came back down. So this move was very unorganic, and then that's why it is good to put a stop loss regardless of market structure. If market hits your stop loss, it's nothing you can do. You just did what you're supposed to do, right? Let's say you shorted at a right around like a 83, okay, 86, and then you took profit at a, you know, 84 to took profit down to like a 74, 73 and put your stop loss right around this area, you're good. Even if market hit your stop loss, you already took some profit. That's why it is always good to take profit. It is always good to take profit, okay? Regardless of market structure, you have to take profit and put your stop loss in green. All right, put your stop loss in green. Yeah, I know, John. It is. This one is a crazy one. Okay, it's a crazy pump. It's a crazy pump. It's a crazy pump. Very big bullish green candle. Okay, very. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash, because before the pump we were talking about Bitcoin Cash, and if that's the case, Bitcoin Cash can be can trigger some bullishness for BTC. Okay, look at Bitcoin Cash. That's what we were talking about regarding this move. Okay, we were talking about just about it regarding Bitcoin Cash, right? And we said, you know, this move, we could make this flat correction, and if that's the case, that you know, BTC could be bullish, right? That's what we are talking about, Bitcoin Cash. And you can see like Bitcoin Cash, sometimes when you analyze Bitcoin Cash, you can see exactly what BTC is going to be doing, because we say like this flat correction is very corrective, and if that's the case, you know, BTC could be very bullish. At that time, I didn't even know BTC was pushing. Okay, so in Bitcoin Cash, we hit exactly what we just said, like a 240 roughly. Okay, EOS just hit $3.10. We talked about it, right? Could be pushing back up. XRP hit. XRP is slowing down. Okay, it should be pushing higher, but it is slowing down. Okay, XRP is slowing down. So XRP is slowing down, but XRP is supposed to be you know, leading the way all the way up and break these levels also. So if you're on a XRP short, it's not a financial advice, but if you're on a XRP short, if you've been shorting since like $3 and took some profit, you might want to consider like you know, either, you know, reducing your position size if you're still green. All right, it's not a financial advice, but it could be breaking this level in this area. Okay, just like Bitcoin Cash could be break this level before even seeing any further you know, retraction. Whoa, just let's see the 15 minutes now. The ALSA is extremely overbought, guys. This is gonna have to come back down. Most people are gonna be that's a big bot Simpson, guys. That's a big bot Simpson. So something funny was happening with Ethereum too, right? So this is a big bot Simpson. Break this level, and if you go back just about like a 9K level, guys, we made the same exact move. Okay, back to just about the 9K level. Let's take a look at it. We made the same exact move right around this area. I remember exactly when BTC make this move and push all the way back up and, you know, liquidate everybody before making another 3-wave move down. So we could be anticipating some, you know, some retraction from BTC, and most people are going to be shorting right around this area. Okay, most people are going to be shorting right around this area, and you know, we could be anticipating BTC to retrace at least you know, down and cool down. All right, it could be cooling down very shortly. Yeah. Whoa, that's a big pump, guys. That's a big pump. That's a big pump. Let's take a look at the 21-day chart. Yep, the 21-day is very reversing. So this 21-day chart just started like on the 22nd with a big dump. So the likelihood of BTC going up is you know, it's gonna close right around like the 27th, right? Let's see. That's started 22nd. It's gonna close like on the 7th to 15th, right around that area. On the 14th, I think, right on the 14th. So it's gonna be incredible. Okay, it's gonna be incredible how we're gonna get this candle going all the way up like to 10,000. Because this tweezer, that's what I was expecting, like in this area, like the previous 21-day candle. That's what I was expecting, but it is too soon to say like we're gonna make it. It is too soon because we got almost like you know, we got almost over like 13 days. Okay, 13 days to go, 10 to 13 days to go. So we're gonna see how BTC gonna be reacting within the next 2 weeks, basically. So the bigger picture is not calling for you know, a going all the way back to like 10K. Okay, it's not calling for it, but it could go all the way back to 10K just because the volume is very low. You know, this candle got like you know, almost 1,000 point retracing 1,000 point basically. So let's see within the next 10 days how BTC gonna be pushing back up to that level. But I doubt it's gonna be able to do that. All right, I doubt it will be able to do that. Okay, Buzz, that's a lot. I mean, that's a big pump, guys. That's a big pump. It's a big pump. It's a big pump. Wow, that's a big green candle. So that's why you have to be very consistent, because if, like, let's say you pretty much been bullish, right, and then basically went bearish, and you're like, okay, right, we bearish, it's bear market, and basically pump back up, you'll be like, oops, you know, I'm bullish again. You know, you just have to be very, very careful and be consistent. So if you see a sign of reversal, you just acknowledge it. Hey, we got a sign of reversal, and we're gonna be pushing to the upside. But you know, if like you just turn bearish, like let's say I just turned bearish when BTC was like dropped down to 7,200, because we've been bearish since BTC was where was right around like 10K, 11K, right, and target was like 72 to 74. But we're looking for a you know, looking for a support from the 100 EMA. If like we're not gonna get it, we're gonna, okay, you know, we're gonna look for a sign of reversal. We got it, we're gonna go up. But this big pump doesn't mean a sign of reversal. You have to wait for the next at least 5 to 7 days, see how market gonna react to this, if people are gonna like this these prices or not, and then you're gonna be like, okay, we bullish. But you cannot just be bullish because, like, you know, BTC made a 1,000 point move. All right, 1,000 point move. Whoa, that's a beautiful candle, guys. It is a beautiful candle. Beautiful candle, guys. Beautiful. But volatility should be slowing down, guys. It should be slowing down. It's no way this, you know, this candle is organic. It's very unorganic. Okay, but somebody can argue also, why didn't you say this one is organic? Because this one we anticipated it, right? Just because we anticipated doesn't mean also it's organic. But market structure never called for this move. Okay, market structure never called for BTC to go back and break all the support levels, all the previous resistance. You can see this resistance we built, all, you know, like almost like a month of resistance, okay, of support. It has to serve as a resistance. All right, it has to serve as a resistance, but BTC did not respect it. That's why we have to like practice putting stop loss and taking profits. Okay, you have to always take profits. Okay, you have to take profit, you know, profit, and put stop loss in green, and put stop loss in green. So let's see how high BTC gonna go. Right now we're looking for the 50 EMA on the daily, this blue line. Roughly the 50 EMA on the daily is right around like 8,900. That's a lot, but the 50 EMA, it is right around like 87. Okay, it is right around like 87. So on the daily. All right, so it is quite incredible, guys. It is quite incredible. It is quite incredible. That's a 200-day moving average. 88. right around 8,800. That's a big green candle, guys. That's a big green candle. Didn't expect this move. This big green candle with a 10,000 trading volume in like less than an hour. That's a lot, guys. We already got 46,000 trading volume. The volume is picking up. Okay, that's what I was expecting at the most. But you know, I was expecting the volatility to increase, you know, the last 4 hours of the day, not not this current 4 hour, right? And the 4 hour candle just started also like less than 6 minutes, so just about 6 minutes ago. Whoa, that's a big candle, guys. That's a big green candle. That's a big green candle. All right. Big green candle. $83.70 on Binance. Now, right now, the most important thing I'm looking at is like the volume. 46,000. We're still not at a 63, guys. So whoa, like when we started the live stream we were at 30,000. okay, we were 30,000, so I wasn't expecting 60,000. the most we expected 46, 45. 60,000 trading volume gonna basically create a lot of panics. Okay, it's gonna create a lot of panics. But 6,000 trading volume with buying pressure, of course, right? With buying pressure, the volume can still be 60,000 and price going to be decreasing because, you know, the volume is like buying and selling pressure. If price is decreasing and volume can still be increasing, but you know, price has to decrease a lot. Okay, if we're going to get 60,000 trading volume, it means that price going to be going down below 8K. All right, so but it has to be selling pressure. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, and then we're gonna go back live very soon, within the next few hours. I'm gonna schedule another live stream. This one is already almost an hour and a half long, and BTC volatility. If you guys don't have any question, we just call it a day, and then go back for another live stream very shortly. That's a big green candle. The 21 EMA we already broke the 21 EMA, so moving above this 21 EMA is pretty bullish, temporarily pretty bullish, right? So the rest of the day gonna be pretty much dominated by the bulls, and they're not going to let the price drop down to the 21 EMA, because if we drop down to the 21 EMA, like we said before, we hit this 21 EMA basically 4 times, right? You remember I was showing you kick 6 times. Next time we come back to it, we most likely going to crush it. But BC just did it like in less than an hour with like $15,000 trading volume, right? So that's pretty quick. All right, guys, so it is nothing. Like if you put your stop loss at 82, 80, 50, right, and your stop loss got hit, it's nothing. You have to remember in this market, guys, the reason why you put a stop loss is like to say, okay, if the stop loss is hit, I'm okay. That's I'm willing to lose that money. All right, so that's why you need to put a stop loss, right? Even though like it doesn't matter how confident you are, that's why you don't need to do like 100x, 50, even like, you know, sometimes I recommend like less than 10x, like 3 to 5x, right? So, but sometimes we tend to get like so confident like about the market, because like the market can own you sometimes. That's why I say like when you own the market, you have to be careful, because the market can own you. What I mean by own you, it can just give you this big surprising move. So you always have to practice taking profits. Okay, you always have to practice taking profits. Always have to practice taking profit. So if you take profit, you're gonna be what? You're gonna be either you know, break even, or at least like you know, stay green. Take profit in green, so you're not gonna be suffering. But if you just expect like a market to go on your way all the time, it's not gonna be that way. Okay, it's not gonna be that way. What I expect now, I'm expecting low volatility for the rest of the day, like I was expecting earlier. So we can see like we can see, you know, right now we're closing above the 21 EMA. All right, we're closing above the 21 EMA. So most people are gonna be, you know, panicking. Oh, you know, my stop loss got hit and all of that. But your stop loss, you put it there because you want your stop loss to be hit. That's why you put it there, right? Because if market goes there, you got protected. Okay, your stop loss protects you. It's nothing you can do, right? So the best thing to do right now, it's not a financial advice, but the best thing to do is like not do anything, not to do anything. Okay, stay away from the market, sit back, take a look at it, and you know, reflect back and take a look at the structure. But right now, it is nothing you can do. Okay, it is nothing you can do. It is nothing you can do. You got a head and shoulder, you know, push back up, retest this high, very probable. We retested like you know, 86 or 87 going to be the highest we could expect at the moment. And then not to do anything, not try to fight back. That's the best thing to do right now, is just stay away from the market. Don't try to fight back. Okay, don't try to fight back. Wait till the market give you more structure to more structure. We talk about this 45 minutes. Whenever it is oversold, it's gonna go back up. Okay, it just went back up quickly. Okay, it just went back up so fast. You cannot expect it, right? You would be expecting this move and that move, right? We talked about it during the live stream, that, you know, and so on and so on, right? So the takeaway is like not to do anything. Either you go long and you're gonna get destroyed. Okay, if market dropped, either you go short and market go back up and get destroyed. Okay, so you have to watch these market makers do their job. Okay, which is like to liquidate people. Okay, to liquidate people. So let them do their job, and then once they're done, you pick a side. But it is not time to pick a side unless you're already, you know, already longing from this area. Okay, already longing from this area. Then you're taking profit and put your stop loss. Okay, put your stop loss in this area. So if you've been longing, you want to put your stop loss right now, okay, right around like 82.50. Even though I'm bearish, but you know, if you long it, right, the bullish scenario right now is like to put your stop loss. That's the best thing to do right now, right around like 82.50. Okay, 82.50. You already been longing, so take profits. Okay, even if you don't put a stop loss, you at least take profits. Take profits. Take profits. 7,600. If you're doing a 7,600, let's see if like 7,600 going to be a fib retracement from the baseline to the top. 76 going to be like almost 0.786 pullback. So that's going to take time to drop down, unless like we got another manipulative, unorganic move and price drop all the way down to this level. Okay, that's the only way I can expect right now price to retract. The volume is almost like, man guys, it is actually like on the 45 minutes is only like almost 15,000 trading volume. That's a lot, guys. That's the same type of move we got back in like April 1st. That's the same type of move. That's a lot, guys. Take a look at the hourly. Let's see. Back in April 1st, we got the same type of move, right? Yep, we got the same type of move. Volume was 12,000. Okay, same type of volume. You can see like with 21,000 volume. That's a lot. Okay, but if this current volume gonna be like 21,000, this one was 21,000. I remember that's actually 12,000. Let's see. Okay, 12,000. Okay, that was 12,000 trading volume. the initial move was 12,000, the big candle was 21,000. So right now we're getting 12,000 trading volume, which is half of the move we got back in like April 1st price. Okay, April 1st prices. So 48,000 trading volume on the daily. Okay, this candle we only got 12,000, so it is okay. Okay, it's not 21,000. All right, 84.60. Guys, it all depends on you, like what you when you put an order, you got to be able to say, okay, I'm willing to lose this amount of money. Okay, so it is up to you, but I'm just telling you, like, I'm just like making a market observation, what the market could be doing. Okay, what the market could be doing, at least for the short term. It is extremely inorganic, this move. All right, so it is up to you. If like market hit your stop loss, I wouldn't be fighting back. Okay, if like you want to wait for market to liquidate you, it's up to you. All right, it is up to you, but you know, the best thing to do right now is to take profit, right? And you know, let's see the lower time frame. Okay, it is going to cool down. Okay, RSI cannot, 15 minutes RSI cannot go to all the way up to 100. So right now it is 95, 96. So it could be retracting. Okay, it could be retracting down to the previous support, which is like 8100, and then you know, most people are gonna take a chance to get out, or like to wait. But right now, until the daily candle closes, you cannot say like which way the market gonna go. Okay, you have to wait till the daily candle try to close above the 21 EMA, or if the daily candle gonna get rejected at roughly around like 8700, which is like the 50 EMA on the daily. Okay, which is the 50 EMA on the daily. So if you're doing like anything like more than 10x, right, you probably already got stopped out, right? If you're doing anything more than 10x, right, you already got stopped out. So you always have to practice doing like you know, 5 to 7x leverage, and if you're doing 10x leverage, I'll snatch your green. You have to take profit, put stop loss in green. Okay, and then you're not going to be worrying about too much about these stuffs. So let's take a look at Ethereum. Right, Ethereum, similar move. It was looking funny earlier when we talked about it. Very unproportional candles, very unproportional candle. All of a sudden, a big move to the upside. Okay, a big move to the upside. All right, big move to the upside. So, and we said it like when Ethereum was right around this area, we said Ethereum, this is a bullish pattern. Okay, we could expect this move, right? We could, but looking at the market, Ethereum didn't have any volume, but it seems like it's gonna make this bullish pattern, just like we talked about Bitcoin Cash, right? Talked about the Bitcoin Cash before the pump, right? Bitcoin Cash hit 245. You can see it, right? Hit 245, 250. Oh, it hit 255 right now. So that's very bullish, guys. It seems like market wants to reverse. That's very bullish. Okay, that's very bullish for Bitcoin Cash. Very good. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna schedule another live stream. Market volatility gonna be around like for the next few days or few hours, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna talk to you guys in the premium member, and also in the public Telegram group. So if you haven't joined the Telegram group, make sure to hit the the link under the description, so you can join the Telegram group, and we're going to discuss the rest of the market volatility in the Telegram group. All right, thank you for watching, man.